Hey, this is the coach again, and you know what it's time for? Another Rhubarb Crisp post-game report. Yay! um, wow. Rhubarb Crisp had one game. It was a 10:30 game against Extreme to Dangerous. Extreme to Dangerous beat us last time 11-5, but Rhubarb seemed to have came out with a good attendance and a pretty good team last night, which included Wayne Ducilme, the usual suspects, you know, TJ Bergen, Mike Johnson, Joey Menard, and yeah, also T-Mac, and I'm looking up right now. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Super Grover. So anyways, in the first period, T-Mac and Super Grover would already take over, as their passing plays would be killer in the first period, and I believe Grover would net the first two, make it 2-0, and then yours truly would make 2 saves in a row, and that would be key, as a pass goes to Drew Cheeks Martin, who would fire a shot through the 5-hole to make it 3-0, and oh jeez, like Trevor Magnuson and another player would get a penalty, would each get penalties, and this would turn into a night where Rhubarb Crisp couldn't seem to do anything wrong. A dump-in occurred, which the coach came out of net, and no biggie, I'm just going to one-hand the pass right onto TJ Bergen's stick for a 2-on-1. So I did that. So Bergen shot, he was stopped, but the big rebound went to Mike Johnson, and he shot it in the low corner to make it 4-0. And then Wayne Ducilme would keep the ball in, and would fire off one chance. Got stopped the first time, but he'd get the rebound and put it in to make it 5-0. I did forget to mention this. Joel McKellop from X2D did get a breakaway, but the coach stuck out the pad and made the save. So we go on to the second period, and jeez. Unfortunately, I'd lose my shutout, as Wayne Ducilme would turn the ball over, and then it was just a good passing play, which was finished by Joe McKellop, which is a former teammate of mine when I played Big Rink, and he'd break the shutout, and that would make it 5-1. But TJ Bergen would get that back, would dig the ball loose from the goalie and get the rebound and score to make it 6-1. And oh my goodness, the last time we saw Tyler Grove play, we saw him nearly pull off a successful Alexander Ovechkin. And now, oh god, he pulls off a successful Sidney Crosby, you know, go like this. Or is he left-handed? Yeah, no, that was right. So yeah, that would make it 7-1. And then I'm trying to think. Who made it 8-1? Sorry, I'm afraid I can't remember. It might have been Mike Johnson, I can't remember. So anyways, we go on to the third period, and I don't know if Rhubarb Crisp was trying to make my save percentage better, but X2D would get a few chances, but including one where the coach had to make 2 saves at once. And then there was another coach save where he did the Dominic Hasek, dropped the stick, put the blocker on the ball, cover it up, and that seemed to spark the Crisp, you know, and put him back in it. As goals came from, I believe, TJ Bergen again in front of the net, Wayne Ducilme, and T-Mac and Grover. I had lost count at that point, and oh dear. even at one play, there was a long shot that missed the net, and yeah, maybe I should have covered it. No, I'm just gonna play it up. I'm just gonna pass the ball up. And the pass goes to Tyler Grove, and him and T-Mac do their thing, and I believe T-Mac scores. Oh, it is just hilarious. Oh dear. So 3 stars of that game. The third star is a tough one, but because honorable mentions do go to Mike Johnson, who scored 2 goals, and Wayne Dusiome, who had 2 goals, but I'm gonna have to give it to TJ Bergen, who had 2 goals and an assist as well. And the second star goes to T-Mac. And the first star, what everyone was waiting for, Super Cover! Alright, so since there was only one game, I've got news to announce to you guys. Cube X, which is a team we've beaten twice, have dropped down the division and have been replaced by a team called You're in Trouble, or You're in Trouble. That's the funny part about it. You can say either. I know who You're in Trouble is because I've played with them. They're new to men's, but they're not new to Duncan. They've played co-ed for many years. They've just decided to throw in a men's team. And they're not going to be easy to beat when we play against them. They made a statement by beating Brew Crew 5-2. They've got good goaltending, and basically the guys you got to watch out for is Andrew Patterson, who's an excellent stick handler. He's got good moves, and he's dangerous from in close. You got Cameron Graham, don't let him shoot. And then his brother Eric Graham can set up plays and whatnot, so limit his time and space. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, next week we got 2 games. We've got a 10:30 in the morning game, which thumbs down to that. I'm gonna have to get a good night's sleep before that game. And we've also got a 1:30 game. And that's pretty much all I have to say right now. So once again, this video is brought to you by RhubarbCrispHockey.com and the Goalie's Crease. Log on to goaliescrease.ca to see what it's all about, and go on Hotmail, or Hot103live.com, I believe that's what it's called, to vote for Rossi and the Whiteouts. The link is also on the RhubarbCrispHockey.com site. Yep. So that's it for me, and the best crisp is Rhubarb Crisp.